So students will start with the first chapter, the fundamental unit of life. We'll be studying about discovery and history of the cell. We'll be studying about unicellular and multicellular organisms. We'll be also studying about prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. We'll be studying about the structure of a typical eukaryotic cell. We'll be studying about the basic parts of a cell, a typical cell, the plasma membrane, the nucleus and the cytoplasm, and also all the cell organelles. Discovery of a cell was a chance discovery by a scientist named Robert Hooke when he observed a thin slice of cork. Cork kahan se milta hai? From a bark of a tree. All right. And he observed that under his self-styled microscope, something like this. And he saw a very small number of boxes, large number of boxes, very small boxes he saw. And he named them as cellulae, which meant little rooms in Latin. And later it was shortened to cells. Robert Hooke की जो discovery थी, it was very important because it indicated for the first time कि living organism जो है, it consisted of number of smaller structure or units. जैसे कि एक building होती है, it is made up of bricks. The bodies of all plants and animals are made up of cells. That means कि all living organisms जो होते हैं, they show a cellular organization. All right, and therefore we consider the cell as the fundamental structural unit of living organism and basic unit of life. After the cell was discovered, for the first time cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665, and those cells which were discovered for the first time were the dead cells. And it was later in 1674, Leeuwenhoek was the scientist who saw and discovered free living cells for the first time in pond water. And later Robert Brown discovered nucleus and termed it, named it as nucleus in a cell. ये हम लोगों ने last year we have studied the structure of a typical cell, and we know that nucleus is the control center of most of the cells. Then later Purkinje was the scientist who coined the term protoplasm for the first time for the living substance that is present inside the cell. And then two German biologists, Schleiden and Schwann, proposed cell theory, wherein they stated that the cell is the basic unit of life, and it was presented by Schleiden and Schwann. ये जो cell theory थी, ये further expand की another scientist, Virchow, and he suggested and proposed another point कि जितने भी cells हैं, all the cells come from some pre-existing cells. So for seeing cells, we know that the cells are too small to be observed by naked eye, and they are studied with the help of microscope. Microscope जो होता है, high resolution instrument है, which is used for observing finer details of small objects. The two types of microscopes which are commonly used are compound microscope and electron microscope. This is an example of a compound microscope which we normally use in our lab. ये भी एक high resolution instrument है जिसमें कि lenses होते हैं for magnification and visible light for observing. तो यहाँ पर magnification जो होती है, it is due to the power of an objective lens and an eyepiece. This one here lens is there and here the lenses are there, and ये जो object होता है, that is placed on this on a slide and placed on this stage for observation. यहाँ पर it is observed here on this, kept on a slide and then kept here on this stage, and with the help of the light जो होती है, with the help of this mirror, it is focused, ठीक है, on to the object here, and यहाँ दो knobs हैं which are used for focusing, a coarse and fine focusing के लिए use किया जाता है. So with the help of such kind of instruments, we can see very tiny small little things like cell. And if you remember, we had done and seen last year how do cells of an onion peel look like. This is what we observe when we place a small part of onion peel under the microscope and stain it with methylene blue, and we see large number of cells and elongated rectangular cells which are joined together. Each cell जो है, अगर ये एक सेल को हम देखते हैं, if we see just one cell, each cell जो है, it is consist of an outer cell wall और एक filler material जिसको हम cytoplasm कहते हैं, और एक कवरिंग जिसको हम कहते हैं प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन, एंड देयर इज अ स्मॉल लिटिल ओवल न्यूक्लियस एट वन एंड, ठीक है, एक साइड में है, एंड दिस इज व्हाट वी ऑब्जर्व अंडर द माइक्रोस्कोप व्हेन वी लुक एट अ अनियन पील, ठीक है, तो हमें बहुत सारे सेल उसमें नजर आते हैं. सो इट इज अ काइंड ऑफ अ टिपिकल प्लांट सेल व्हाट वी ऑब्जर्व. We know that organisms जो होते हैं, they are made up of single cells, and those organisms which are made up of single cell are called as unicellular organism, जैसे कि amoeba, paramecium, euglena, chlamydomonas. This single cell is able to perform all the life functions like obtaining food, respiration, excretion, growth, reproduction. अब क्योंकि body of unicellular organisms cannot be divided into cells, so ये जो होते हैं, they are single celled organisms essentially. ये organisms जो होते हैं, they are those organisms जो कि made up of large number of cells are called as multicellular organisms. तो जितने भी plants, animals we can see around, they are all multicellular organisms. All the cells of multicellular organisms जो होते हैं, they have a basic structure, similar basic structure होता है, and they undertake similar basic life activities also. लेकिन they assume different shapes, sizes, and they get collected to produce different tissues also. We know that cells aggregate, similar cells, they aggregate to form tissues, tissues form organs, and organs give rise to organ system that perform a specialized function. और ये organ system together, they form an organism, a multicellular organism. So we were talking about different shapes and sizes of the cells जो होते हैं, they vary considerably. यहाँ पर भी आप देख सकते हैं shape and size जो होता है, it varies, but all of these are ultimately determined जो होता है, it is determined by the specific function of the cell. यहाँ पर देखिए जो amoeba है, it can change its shape. White blood cell भी हमारी body में जो होते हैं, they can change its shape. लेकिन ज्यादातर plant और animal cells जो होते हैं, they almost have fixed shape. ठीक है, and कुछ cells जो होते हैं, they can be seen with the help of a, as you can see, small जो cell size होती है, that remains constant for a particular cell, and it is independent of the size of the organism. ठीक है, तो ये कुछ cells के structure हैं which are seen or found in our body, human body. You can see the red blood cell and the white blood cells which are found in the blood, the neuron which is a nerve cell. These are the cells which are found in epithelium. These are the muscle cells. So the cell size remains constant for a particular cell and is independent of the size of the organism. The size of the organism is dependent upon the number of cells and not on the size of the cells. ठीक है, we have to remember that the cell is the basic unit of life because it performs all life functions like intake of food material, excretion, metabolism, respiration, etc. So there is division of labor. For this, एक cell जो होता है, it usually possesses a number of components, या फिर जिनको हम cell organelles कहते हैं, and each cell organelle जो होता है, it performs different functions, जैसे कि clearing waste material, making new material, protein synthesis, storehouse of energy. तो एक cell जो होता है, it is able to live, undertake various functions because of its cell organelles. Since the life functions are same in all type of cells, the various cells possess same cell organelles despite belonging to different organisms and performing different functions. So the next question is, what is a cell made up of? We have already done in our lower classes. A cell is a tiny mass of protoplasm which is surrounded by a membrane and is capable of performing all the functions of life. एक टिपिकल सेल जो होता है इट इज फॉर्म्ड ऑफ 3 बेसिक पार्ट्स. वन इज प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन, जिसको हम सेल मेम्ब्रेन भी कहते हैं, न्यूक्लियस एंड साइटोप्लाज्म. ठीक है. एंड we'll be studying each of these in detail about their structure, about their composition, about their functions, and we'll be studying about cell organelles also in detail in the next class.